Jensen. Welcome to what? Hi everyone, my name is Jensen. Welcome to another episode of Between Two Palms. Today I'm joined with Sarah. And Sarah, just to start us off, if you want to tell us a little more about yourself, your hometown, any majors or minors you have in your year here on campus.
Yeah, so I'm a sophomore here at the University of Miami. I came from Naples, Florida, and I'm pursuing a dual degree in neuroscience and economics with minors in chemistry and health management and policy.
Awesome. If you have any, tell us a little more about your involvements on campus and any leadership positions, basically what you do outside of your classes.
For sure. One of my favorite things here has been Miami Motion dance team. It's a club dance team here at UM, and I'm their safety officer, as well as Scuba Club. I've become also involved in Alpha Epsilon Delta, which is the pre-health fraternity. As well, I'm in a social sorority, Delta Phi Epsilon.
Awesome. I want everyone to have an opportunity to get to know your personality a little bit. And, an icebreaker question that I kind of thought of is, I feel like music can tell a lot about a person. If you had to listen to one album for the rest of your life, what is that album going to be and why?
That is a really hard question because I feel like I'm still trying to figure out my music taste.
Yeah.
Right now, it'd probably be Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator. Love that album, saw him in concert, huge fan. And I can listen to the songs over and over again. I'm sure I'll get tired of them at one point, but I'm still good with it, so.
Awesome. I want to segue into another question to get to know you a little bit more. I know it's kind of so early to think about, as your time as an undergraduate here, but if there's something, or what exactly would you like to be remembered by in the future? I know it's a loaded question, but what's the first thing that comes to your mind, when I pose a question like that?
One thing I always try to stay true to is to have the biggest positive impact I can in the world as possible. I'm pre-med, so whether that's a medical route or something else, whatever, I don't know what that impact will be yet, but that's what I want to be remembered by.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's going to benefit you in the future. But yeah, for sure. So now I kind of want to dig a little deeper and kind of talk about more of your experience about here, at UM, and also relating it to yourself. You're involved in so many things on campus. I always tell people if I had to give advice on people coming into college, I would simply just say to get involved because you meet so many connections. And I know with your organizations, I'm sure there's one or two people that you met that have really changed your life. Who are those people to you and why are they?
Well, that's a good question. Not necessarily that I met through a club or extracurricular involvement. Actually, through one of my classes that's become something I continue outside of the classroom is actually the Dean of the Business School, Dr. Oswald.
Interesting.
She was a professor in one of my Foot Fellows courses, and she kind of was a guest professor, and we think a lot alike, so she's kind of become a mentor to me. And even though I'm still pre-med, I talk to her a lot about my goals and what I want to do to get there, and so she's been probably one of the most influential people here that I've been able to, get in touch with.
Yeah, there's always this common theme when I talk to students, faculty can be so important and can define your experience here on UM. Other than, of course, your fellow classmates as well, but faculty, you'd be surprised. All it takes for you to simply just start a conversation with them, and it can lead, as an example right here, it can lead to so many different opportunities. It's pretty incredible. And just to wrap this up, what's basically your favorite thing about being here at Miami? Whether it be you can talk about things about here on campus in Coral Gables, or maybe it's just outside. What attracted here? What's your favorite thing being here so far?
I don't like this question because my answer is very basic, but it's
okay because we will.
It truly is the weather. It's not just that it's beautiful. It's 70.
She's talking about when it's not humid, of course.
Yes, yeah. It's sunny right now, and it's not always a great thing. You do sweat sometimes.
Yes.
On the way to class, but because it's so beautiful
but it's
outside,
worth it.
Yeah, everyone is outside, so you see people all of the time, and you feel like you get much more of a community feeling walking around campus here than I think you would somewhere that's you want to.
Everyone's just happy. Everyone's just happy with the weather. It's so cliche, but it affects everyone's mood, and it's hard to deny that fact.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Sarah, thank you so much for your answers. That was awesome. I'm super glad I got to know you a little bit more. That's going to wrap up today's episode of Between Two Palms. My name is Jensen, and I hope you have a great day.